Hey guys, it's Dwight. I'm back. It is Saturday afternoon and I want to do another pour, and I want to use the same paints I used yesterday, but I added this paint here. So I'll go through the colors again. This is Ice Blue, and that's a DecoArt Americana brand metallics, and I mixed it with some of the white pearl, so it gets it such like a skyish blue color. Now this is a folk art brand and it is Tanzanite, and I did the same. I added a little bit of the pearl white from DecoArt just to lighten it up a little bit. And then this was a leftover, I think it had a little bit of malachite in there and maybe some sapphire from folk art. And then I added, again, some pearl white to lighten it up just a little bit. And then last but not least, I have the malachite green that I made it more of a pale green using the DecoArt's white pearl. So I am going to do a dump and swirl, and what we're going to do is make sure my corners and edges are covered and it's relatively, there we go, level. I had a painting recently that I couldn't get it level. I used C-hooks in my corners in my wood. Let's see, trying to find you a cleaner one. So this is what a C-hook is, if you can see it, and I just screw them into the back, and that way I can loosen or tighten depending on what it needs to be level. And so for the ones that aren't level, when I get them, I end up, somebody told me before, you can soak the canvas. And so I soaked the canvas wood, or I got it wet. I laid it on a flat surface, and I had some just regular latex house paint cans lying around in my basement. And so I weighted down the corners, let it sit for a couple of days, and surprisingly it really did work, and I got a very level canvas. So something to think about if you ever get that problem. Now, what I do, and I usually go to Michael's, it's just easier for me. It's not far from where I live, and I usually take my canvas before I purchase it and I lay it on the floor to see if all four of the corners actually lay flat. And if they don't, then I don't pick that canvas. Sometimes I want the canvas and it's the only one that's left in the size that I want, and if it's slightly warped, like I said, I bring it home and I just prepare it. Let it sit for a few days, let it dry, and then, weight down the corners, and then I have a nice and level canvas. So again, if you haven't seen any of my videos, the reason I paint my corners and edges is to just allow a thin coat to be slightly tacky. So when I do the pour, hopefully the paint has something to hold on to and not just roll over the edge or overstretch it, I guess I should say. See, I've already got, must be for my brush because I don't have hair that long. So yeah, so we're going to try this in just a second, and I'm going to layer them probably using that really light ice blue in between the layers pretty much, because I think it's a nice buffer. If you remember my painting from yesterday, it turned out pretty nice actually, and the ice blue really came through, and I think it looked really good up against the darker blue and the green, the pale green. So, okay. I'm just going to check the camera to make sure it's still in frame. And let me just take a peek. Okay, it looks good, guys. And we are going to get this done. Hey guys, it's Dwight. I'm back. Here is the final wet look. I really like the color. I like that rain right through here. That's really good. I'm really glad it filled in. I'm surprised that the purple took over. I just used one band, I guess, of purple. It's kind of cool. I'm thinking about doing another one. I've got still have leftover paints from these, and I may add red to it. Just something different. So I'll swing around the side here. Try not to get too much of a glare in it. Just to kind of show you. I know it looks greener than it is. It's the lighting in here. And that purple looks pink, but it's a nice bright purple. I think it turned out pretty good. Okay, having fun this weekend and maybe do another one. So this is a 20 by 20 and my gallery wrapped canvas, but not the 1.5 inch edges. It's about 1/2 inch. I think that looks awesome. Okay guys, you have a great rest of the weekend, and who knows, I may be doing another painting in the next day or two. I'm thinking about doing a cloud pour, maybe with these paints that I used today, but I think I'm gonna have to thicken them up a little bit. So we'll see what I think about that. So again, I hope you enjoy it, and we will see you soon. Keep painting.